Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram Ram, Krishna Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Namah Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishna Jai Radha. You want to try? Okay, I'll tell you. Simple. Just you know how to hold this like this. You also got okay. Yeah. ऐसे ऐसे एक बार लगा लीजिए. ऐसे एक बार लगा लीजिए. पकड़ लीजिए बस. सेम. ठीक है. नहीं गलती कर रहे हो आप. यहाँ से बांधते हुए वहां जा रहे हो. वहां मत जाओ. यहाँ लगाइए और ऐसे. हाँ ठीक है. तो क्या होता है एकदम ग्रिप ठीक होता है. ठीक है. Just keep it nearby and rotate it once and you can hold it. Okay? And then I mean act. तो उसके बाद जब आप you do 1 2 3 1 2 3 close it 2 times 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 third time क्या है 2 times it should close with like a closed tune, right? There is a difference. ठीक है. You have to raise this thumb a little bit. When a body is touching this, the sound is restricted. When it is left, the sound resounds. थोड़ा प्रैक्टिस से आएगा. एक दिन में भी आएगा. Then you will get used to it also. हरे कृष्णा प्रभु हरे कृष्णा. आप ही के बारे में सोच रहे थे किधर है प्रभु जी. जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपिका राधा गिरिवर धारी. जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपिका राधा गिरिवर धारी. जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपिका गिरिवर धारी. जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपिका गिरिवर धारी. यशोदानंदन व्रज जन यमुना तीरवनचारी. 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 जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गिरिवर धारी. श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा माई की, श्री निताय गौरंग भगवान की, डिवाइन ग्रेस एसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की, श्रील गुरुदेव की, श्री ब्रह्म मध्व गौड़ गुरु श्रीमद् भगवद गीता ग्रंथ की, ऑल असेंबल्ड डिवोटीज की, निताय गौर प्रेमानंद हरि हरि बोल। ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरौ श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपदान् सहगना ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचना गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवती नैष्टिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपः कुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते पंकजांग्रे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरत्विषे नमः नमो ब्राह्मण्याय देवाय गौ ब्राह्मणाहिताय च जगद्दिताय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः नमः ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामीनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मुकुं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपहतमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरो दीनतारिणं श्रीपरमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरम् ओम अपवित्रो पवित्रो वा सर्वावस्थं गतोऽपि वा यत्स्मरेत् पुण्डरीकाक्ष सभ्याभ्यन्तरं शुचे श्रीविष्णु 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 Hare Krishna. Thank you for coming. So this week is a very auspicious week, starting with Ekadashi. Today is Ekadashi. So please everyone chant your 16 rounds minimum and chant some more rounds if you have time. Right? Of course we all have time. Right? And we are starting chapter 14 today. Haribol. Krishna has allowed us to come to the 14th chapter. How many of you think like that? Or I have come till 14th chapter. Krishna has allowed us to come to 14th chapter. The three modes of mental nature. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Shri Bhagavan Vacha Param Bhuya Pravakshyami Jnananam Jnanamuttamam Yaj Jnatva munaya sarve param siddhim ito gata. Param siddhim ito gata. Param siddhim. Param का मतलब क्या है? What is the meaning of param? Highest. Siddhim का मतलब क्या है? Siddhim. Some extraordinary power. Siddhim. Of extraordinary understanding or perfection. Siddhi. ये सिद्ध आदमी है. Is perfect person. Right? Ito gata. Gata means destination. इसका गति यही होगा. Right? इसका gata. Right? So Lord Krishna is saying the Supreme Personality of Godhead said, please repeat. Again, I shall declare to you this supreme wisdom, the best of all knowledge, knowing which all the sages have attained the supreme perfection. Right? Now Lord Krishna is going to speak that knowledge which is going to give us supreme perfection. So what did he speak till now? That also gave us supreme perfection. But now he is going to give us something very, very confidential, which only practitioners of Sanatan Dharma or only practitioners who read Bhagavad Gita will know. No other religion has this chapter. No other religion has this chapter. Many religions have some chapter, God is great, ये है वो है, लेकिन ये जो chapter अभी हम लोग पढ़ने वाले हैं, the three modes of mental nature, ये किसी भी धर्म में इसका explanation नहीं है. This is what prominent, our Vedic scriptures, and without any hesitation you can tell this is the highest knowledge, because now we are going to discuss the knowledge, right? किसी भी झिझक के बिना आप बता सकते हो कि मेरा धर्म सबसे बड़ा है ये चैप्टर के हिसाब से, कि इसमें जो बताया गया है किसी भी और धर्म में बताया नहीं है. You will learn that just in a matter of maybe a couple of weeks or few days. You will learn, right? So please be very attentive. This is a chapter that is going to make you introspect on yourself. हमें चैप्टर पढ़ने के बाद खुद के अंदर जाना है, अंदर जाके देखना है कि मैं किधर हूँ, मैं किस जगह पे फिट होता हूँ, where do I fit, right? This chapter is self analysis, right? And it will explain how we can understand God, according to my condition. According to my condition, how can I understand spirituality, right? After reading this chapter, you'll understand which paths are in which situation. It's like a rating, 1 to 10. Sanatan Dharma kidhar hai? 10 out of 10. Baki Dharma kidhar hai? You can, by reading this chapter, you'll understand. Even they cannot dispute. Lot of people from other religions, they read this chapter, they read from here and they said, this is the greatest. They could not give an answer beyond that. यहाँ से जो भी भगवान बोलने वाले हैं 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, it's going to be based on the three modes of material nature. Lot of it. तमोगुण, सत्वगुण, रजोगुण, ये क्या है, right? And शुद्ध सत्व क्या है? What is bhakti? That is going to explain, right? So let's discuss from here. Yeah, text 2. Idam jnanam upashritya mama sadharmyam agata sarge api nopajayante pralayena vyatati cha by becoming fixed in this knowledge, one can attain to the transcendental nature like my own. Thus established, one is not born at the time of creation or disturbed at the time of dissolution. So Lord Krishna is telling two things here. He's saying, one, when you understand this chapter, you can attain a nature like mine. You will not become God, but you'll get a nature like God. His qualities will come out of you when you understand this knowledge. And another thing that he's saying is, you are not disturbed by death. When death comes, you're not disturbed. And you'll become completely abhaya. You'll become completely fearless. Right? Completely fearless. By this chapter, by understanding this chapter. Because you'll know how to leave a body, when to leave a body, what will you get the next body, if you'll get a next body, you'll not get a next body. All those things will become clear. The knowledge, what does knowledge do? It brings things into your control. At least it brings you into your control. That now I'm going to do some things which is going to benefit me. And without knowledge, when you do, it might benefit you, it may not benefit you. But with knowledge, when you do, you'll make sure that it will benefit you. So that's what Krishna is telling, that you will not be disturbed, neither at the time of creation, nor at the time of dissolution. Creation, when the whole material universe is created, when Brahma sleeps, Lord Shiva and Ananta, they come and do Tandav, whole thing will get dissolved. That time also you will not be tense, you will simply be happy. Yeah, no problem. Because now you know what exactly is happening. Hare Krishna. Mama yonir mahad brahma tasmin garbham dadami aham sambhava sarva bhutanam tato bhavati bharata. The total material substance called Brahman is the source of birth. And it is that Brahman that I impregnate, making possible the birth of all living beings, O son of Bharata. So, in the previous chapter, we talked about elements, many elements, which all come together. And then Lord Krishna looks into that. Mahavishnu, Karanadakshaya Vishnu, looks into that. He starts the time cycle and then he impregnates with all the souls from within him into that. We came into that, right? So that is what he's saying. The Brahman, the whole energy around, is impregnated by me, and I'm giving bodies to all of you. And I'm sending you all of you to get bodies. The body that you currently have is given to you. ये तुम्हारा body नहीं है, ये तुम्हें दिया गया है, right? और बहुत सारे body दिए जाएंगे एक के बाद एक के बाद एक के बाद. We will keep getting bodies unless we decide that no बहुत हो गया. I don't want this temporary body. I want to go back to my eternal body. So Krishna is starting the explanation of this chapter by saying how we came, right? And then he's going to explain about Prakriti, more importantly. सर्वयोनिषु कौन्तेय मूर्तया संभवन्ति तासां ब्रह्म महद्योनिर् अहं बीज प्रदापितः. It should be understood that all species of life, O son of Kunti, are made possible by birth in this material nature, and that I am the seed-giving father. Right? Making pura clear. No speculation. किधर से अपन लोग? मैं खुद ही पैदा हुए. खुद पैदा नहीं हुए. भगवान से पैदा हुए. Right? We are all part of God. Even an ant that is walking, there is a soul inside it, and that soul is part of God. That is why, in our Sanatan Dharma, we always respect everybody. We respect everybody because we see God in that person. When somebody is sleeping, we should not cross that person and go. Why? Because there is God in that person. It's a simple logic. A lot of times we don't understand because there is God in that person. We respect every body. Right? Even dead body we respect because the body is given by God. Right? Even dead body is worshipably taken. It is given bath, new clothes are given, and then you touch the feet. You finally give the final rites related everything there, and then you cremate. Right? Cremate very respectfully. See, that is the level of our Sanatana Dharma. Even the dead body. We don't throw the dead body to vultures and eagles. We don't throw the dead body inside some ditch and leave it there. without any meaning to it. No, there is a reason. Everything. In fact, in some other religions also there is some understanding. You should not. They try to keep their pointed them towards that holy place. Wherever the holy place is, that's where they point. Yes. Leave the body. Yeah, there is a reason behind that, right? But it has to be respectfully done. It's not like it's waste now, so फेंक दिया. ऐसा नहीं है. Everything is given by God. We should be respectful to everything, right? So here Lord Krishna is saying, it should be understood that all species of life, O son of Kunti, are made possible birth in this mental nature, that I am the seed-giving father. Aham bija pradapita. Right? I am the seed-giving father. Can any human being create a seed? Huh? So-called artificial intelligence, so much is going on. Can you create one seed? एक सीड बना सकते हो जिंदगी में? नहीं बना सकते. कुछ भी नहीं बना सकते. तुम सीड ही नहीं बना सकते. क्या बना सकते? हाँ? People think I have created this. अरे एक बीज बना के देखा? Right? Just imagine one mango seed. Right? Can the whole laboratory of research and this and that we are proud of, all India Institute of this, can they create one mango seed? एक mango seed बना जाके in the laboratory, right? And beauty about it, what is the beauty of that mango seed? You keep that seed in the soil and just leave it there. Rain will fall, tree will come. Auto trigger, कोई battery recharge नहीं उसके अंदर. It is already recharged, ready to sprout. And until it associates with water and earth, it doesn't sprout. क्या technology है? It's all happening in front of us. देख नहीं रहे लोग कोई भी, ठीक है नहीं? You keep that seed and the tree will come out, and it will have branches and it will have leaves and it will have fruits, and that fruit will again have a seed. And that seed has a capacity to produce unlimited seeds. Not limited seeds, unlimited. Because उसका seed लगा एक और झाड़, उसका seed में से एक और झाड़, कितना आएगा? आते ही रहेगा. Can you create one such seed? Huh? You think people look at iPhone 20, oh क्या iPhone है? क्या उसके अंदर? That's all you could create. You can create iPhone, but can you create the voice that iPhone can talk to you? No, the voice, somebody else has to talk, right? People create, what is that? Automated voice. No? You say it and it answers to you. Alexa, Siri, right? Alexa, Siri and all that. And you feel, oh, it's amazing, baat kar raha hai. My father, when I was very young, he went to foreign country and then he bought me a toy. I was in my 8th grade or 9th grade. I was not very young, but still in those days, a talking toy was very amazing. Right? वो कहीं Middle East जाके दुबई से लेकर आया. So the toy, when you say it, will repeat the same thing. And it became a highlight of the house, for some days. Right? Kaka kaka, good morning, good morning. Funny, and I was thinking, what a toy. Right? We all think like that. But look at God. Look at the technology of God. Without even Him speaking, we are speaking. Huh? He has given ability for us to articulate what we are thinking. कौन बना सकता है ऐसा? You can create robot, but you cannot create a human being. You can never create a human. You cannot create any living entity for that matter. Right? That is the greatness of God. Aham bija pradapita. Such a great person is God. He has created us. He has created all living entities. And everything is around us. And He has also created Maya. Right? He is also उनकी बहन है. His sister is Maya. चल इन सभी लोगों को माया में रख. Put them all in Maya. And she'll come and put all of us in Maya. God is everywhere, but we can't see Him. Right? Everything else is more priority but God. Right? Leading a good, comfortable life is a big priority than understanding why I have taken birth. Go ask anybody. We all can walk up. There will be some people doing morning walk. एक बार रोको sir, respectfully I want to ask one question. Yeah, tell me, why did you take birth? हाँ, हटो, मेरे को walking करना है. तो पैदा क्यों हुआ तुम? Why did you take birth? He doesn't know why he has taken birth. Who gave you birth? मेरे पापा gave me birth. Who gave your papa birth? तेरे बाप का बाप कौन है? हिंदी में अच्छा लगता है ना बोलना. उसका बाप कौन है? उसका बाप कौन है? उसका बाप कौन है? सर्व कारण कारण. उसका बाप कौन है? The reason of cause of all causes. ईश्वरः परमः कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिर आदिर गोविंद अनादिर आदिर. The oldest, the source, Govinda, the one who gives pleasure to cows. Sarva Karana Karanam. He is the cause of all causes. And here in this verse, 14.4, Krishna is saying, Aham Bija Pradapita. At least we know our address, where we are, who gave birth to us. Many people are lovers. They don't know who is their father. They have no clue. And they don't want to know also. Why? Because they want to enjoy this world. And they're thinking that they're enjoying this world. You're only thinking that you're enjoying this world. You cannot enjoy this world. The world, 13th chapter में बोला था, दुखालयम अशाश्वतम. ये दुखालय कैसे यहाँ पे आनंदालय बना सकते हो? आनंद आलय. दुखालय है कि नहीं? Everybody is trying to make facilities to enjoy. इतना बड़ा अपार्टमेंट है, इसमें पूरा पावर बैकअप है, लेकिन जब कृष्णा बैकअप निकालता है करंट उड़ जाता है कि नहीं? अब जा रहा है ना आजकल करंट, एक ब्लॉक में जा रहा, दूसरे ब्लॉक में रहा, तीसरे ब्लॉक में रहा, इसमें आ रहा, उसमें आ रहा. ऑफ कोर्स फिक्स करना है, रिस्पांसिबिलिटी है, somebody will take, somebody will come, but if he wants, there is no backup. You cannot create anything that is foolproof in this world. But when Krishna creates, everything is perfect. What is it? Purnam. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnam Eva Vishishyate. God is complete. Whatever He creates is complete. And even though the completes come out of the complete still remains complete. Isn't it? Right? Aham bija pradapita. Matlab kya? See, I am a seed bag. I am a big bag of seeds. So I am giving seeds to everybody. If you keep removing seeds, then after some time, what will remain? Only bag. Again, that's the logic, right? So I can also tell, Aham bija pradapita. मेरे बच्चों को मैं पैदा किया. Aham bija pradapita. I can tell that. मैं बोल सकता हूँ ऐसे. लेकिन God is going one more level. He's saying, even though you are removing seeds from me, my bag is always full. हाँ? ये कैसे हो सकता है? ओम पूर्णमिदं पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णम एवा विशिष्यते. पूर्णम means complete. Even though the complete is coming out of the complete still remains complete. अरे बोल. लेकिन इसको बोलते भगवान. ऐरे को भगवान नहीं बोलते. These days some people, in one religion, they want to have 20-30 children. My complete, मेरे पूरे बच्चे complete. Right? After 80 years, 90 years, वो complete, उसके बच्चे भी complete. सब मरने वाले हैं, है कि नहीं? Or any religion, even in our ancestors also, they used to have 10, 20 children. Right? My grandfather had 12 children. My father is like 9th or 10th. Right? My mother's father had like what? 6 children. 7 children. 7 children. One died immediately after birth. Right? My grandfather had 2 wives. One wife in the agricultural field, one wife in the house. You can't say, 2 wives is good or bad. Forget about all that. They had certain values and they he gave property everybody equally, and he took care of everybody. If you have that capacity, if you have that need, you can do. But entire agriculture he ran. Entire agriculture, he ran with his own family. He did not ask for another outside person. Right? So one wife, in the house, she has children. Other wife in the agricultural field. There was a house there also. She also had children. All of them were brought up, and he gave everybody nicely settled and done. I'm not supporting that thing. I'm just trying to explain that even that doesn't make you God. वो तो उसका मतलब भगवान नहीं है, right? Yeah. So having many children, having many wives, having many this, many that, still doesn't make you God. You are still part of God. Right? And and why do we have children? So that you can deliver them to God. My father's elder brother's name is Raghava. Second brother's name is Madhava. My father's name is Narayana. They're not Chinnu, Munnu, Buntu, Pittu, Pattu, Kattu. नहीं, भगवान के नाम है भैया. Whenever he calls anybody, hey Madhav, itra, hey Raghava, itra, hey Narayana, itra. Even in that name, there is God consciousness. That's why we should have children with name of God. Right? In our society, in ISKCON society, when children take birth, we ask from the Siksha Gurus or from the Diksha Gurus or where we are aspiring, what name should I give to my child? And they tell God's name. They don't tell Ruby, Tubi, Tabi. They tell God's name. Ka naam Madhav rakho, Shama Gauri. So you immediately remember God. Tulasi. Beautiful names, isn't it? So don't try to manufacture names. All of you will get married one day, you will have children. Right? अच्छे नाम रखो. ऐसे नाम मत रखो कि confusion हो जाए. कौन से जात का है? These days people are keeping names that you can't understand. वो किस जात का है ये आदमी? They're searching. ऐसा नाम चाहिए जिसको अभी तक रखा ही नहीं. Right? I want a name that is not given to anybody else. मेरा ही बच्चा, मतलब मैंने ही बच्चा पैदा किया पूरे दुनिया में. And that बच्चा should have a name that nobody else has. Pride in everything. Pride in everything. You don't have to keep pride in that. Name should be such that we should remember God. When we get initiated, we are given a name. Like my name is Lilananda Das. Right? So the name he gave me is Das. That is actually the name he gave. Das means servant. Lilananda is somebody I should remember. Right? That's God's name, Leela Ananda. Huh? Like that, Radha Madhav Das, Radha Gopinath Das, Madan Mohan Das. Right? Like that. God's names are kept as a prefix. So that whenever, for example, you call Lilananda Prabhu, immediately I remember Lilananda, Krishna. Okay, I am Das. Yes, Prabhu. Tell me. Initiation name is given so that we can remember God with that name. हमारे लिए नाम नहीं हो, भगवान का नाम है. मैं उसके सामने जो है उनको हम याद करें. गोपीनाथ दास. What a name, Gopinath Das. Right? So when we get initiated, that is one of the thing. Janam denge Maharaj. What name will we get? What name will we get? We sit there waiting, right? And then Maharaj beats like this. Your name, Lilananda Das. Krishna. Then whole life, everybody will call me as Leela Ananda Das. Right? And I'll remember that. Right? So it's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Yeah. Even we are given many names when we take birth in Sanatana. Like five names we are given. And one of the names we आजकल क्या कर रहे हैं, ब्राह्मण को बोल देते हैं, बाकी कुछ भी नाम रखिए, मेरा मेन नाम है. 5 names में तो रख ले जिसको रखना है. As per birth date, as per this, as per. My name is already there. People give weird names, like Italian names, French names. अपन लोग ऐसे. Have you seen any other religion doing that? कोई नहीं करता. अपन लोग ये पूरा सर्कस करते हैं. प्रभु जी. बाल मुकुंद दास. श्री वल्लभ. हरि बोल. श्री नारायण. श्री भगवान. हाँ? 11 brothers and sisters. 11. Hare Krishna. सुनो. जय. इसके बाद पुष्पा, गिरिजा, सरोज, उषा. इसके बाद 3 रमेश, महेश, शशि. हरि बोल. कितने सुंदर नाम है. Just chant the whole family's names and it's equal to chanting one round. जब कर लिया पूरा फैमिली का नाम बोलो, है कि नहीं? नाम ऐसे भी रखो कि हे टॉमी कम हियर एंड कुत्ता साइड से मुझे बुला, नहीं मुझे मेरे बेटे को बुला, मेरा नाम भी टॉमी है. कोई मतलब ही नहीं है नाम का, कोई मीनिंग है उसका? There is no meaning to this, some words. But in our place, everything has a meaning. Right? Gopal. Gopal means what? Protects. Pal means the one who palta hai. The one who protects cows. है ना? Gopal. Govinda. Vinda means to give pleasure. Right? Like that. Anyway, it's a big topic. But the point is, कम से कम ये क्लासेस को आ रही है, ये तो मालूम चला कि बाप कौन है. That much we have known, ना? तो काम हो गया. अहम बीजा प्रदापितः. Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Prabhuji is coming after a big election campaign. Sandeep Prabhu. Sattvam rajas tama iti guna prakriti sambhava nibatnanti mahabaho dehe dehinam avyayam. Material nature consists of three modes: goodness, passion, and ignorance. When the eternal living entity comes in contact with nature, O mighty armed Arjuna, he becomes conditioned by these modes. अभी बता रहे, ठीक है, तो मेरा बच्चा है, right? You are part of me, you are coming from me, but there is a problem. What is the problem? As soon as you take birth in this material world, you are conditioned by these modes of material nature. ऐसा कोई भी नहीं है. There is nobody on the planet who can say I am above these three modes. कोई ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता. Srimad Bhagavatam was written down by Vedavyas. It is spoken many times in the past. Many times it was spoken in the past. Right? Prahlad Maharaj heard Srimad Bhagavatam from Narad Muni when he was in the womb of Kayadu, wife of Hiranyakashipu. And Vedavyas also told Bhagavatam when he was writing, he was repeating. And his son Sukadeva Goswami heard it in the womb of his mother. And while he was speaking about Bhagavatam, naturally this whole aspect of Sattva-guna, Tamo-guna, Rajo-guna, they all are told. And when they are told, right, Sukadeva Goswami, sitting inside the womb of his mother, was thinking that Krishna is telling that as soon as you come into this material world, these three gunas will come into you, and you'll forget who is God, and you'll start thinking about settling down, about happiness, about thinking, sense gratification, indriya trupti. You'll start thinking. Then he immediately thought, oh, wait a second, I got this knowledge now. I think I should not come into the material world. Right? You already are in the womb of your mother. How can you say you will not come into the material world? मैं बाहर नहीं निकलूंगा. Simple. I will not come outside. See the intelligence of a child. Right? Great Rishi, Sukadeva Goswami. मैं बाहर ही नहीं निकलूंगा. If I come outside, the three modes will come. Until you are in the womb of your mother, three modes cannot come. The child, you have taken birth, you are inside, you still, three modes will not come. Right? Of course, if your mother is affected by horrible modes, if she is drinking, smoking, all that, then that will affect your health inside. Right? But the consciousness is still not affected. Pure, you are completely pure state. So Sukadeva Goswami is saying, I will not come out. Then Vedavyas goes and tells him, Bhaiya, 9 months are over. Please come out. No. Pagal ho kya na? Bharati Maya will catch me. I will not come out. Then Sukadeva, Vedavyas, I am Vedavyas. मेरा एक reputation है बाहर खराब मत कर बाहर निकल I'm going to come. I know what you're going to do. You only gave full gyan to me. I understood everything from inside. मेरे को बाहर ही नहीं आना. बाहर आते ही पकड़ लेगा. Then Vedavyas says, अरे, you can't do that. Your mother, how long will she keep? Then he's like, Krishna, do something. 1 month extra, 10 months, 11 months, 12 months. For some mothers who have had children here, you will understand what does 12 months mean. 9 months ही अंदर रखना इतना मुश्किल है, ठीक है? 12 months, 1 year, 2 years, बाहर नहीं निकल रहा बंदा. He's not coming out. I don't want to come outside. मेरे को मालूम है क्या होने वाला है. Otherwise, like, take, बेटा, ये नियम है. This is how the material world is created. You have to come out. Come out, and then we can see what can be done. No, I don't want to believe on what can be done. I am not going to come out. 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, the child is inside, is not coming out. Just imagine the mother situation. 10-year-old child she is holding and walking inside the womb. 16 years, is not coming out. 16 years. You can't imagine it. Sukadeva Goswami is very, very clear. I am not going to come out. मेरे को नहीं निकलने वाला है इसमें. मेरे को मालूम है क्या आएगा immediately. Then Vedavyas pursued Krishna. Krishna कुछ करो. ये बहुत हो गया है. Right? And Lord Krishna comes to Vedavyas and his wife, and he speaks to this Sukadeva Goswami inside. Hey Maharshi, आपको बाहर निकलना है. नियम है. Right? Of course, the conversation is very sacred. And he says, no, I'm not going to come out. Krishna, तुम मुझे बाहर बुला रहे हो. क्यों? माया में डालने के लिए. मैं नहीं आऊंगा बाहर. So you have to come out. If this is the way it is. No, I'll come out on one condition. What? When I come out, your Maya should not touch me. When I come out in this material world, your Maya should not touch me. What is Maya? Trigun. Sattvagun, Rajagun, Tamagun. They should not touch me. Then Krishna, this is all a Leela. He wants to glorify Sukadeva Goswami. He says, Tadastu. You are the only living entity who is coming into this world and is not touched by Maya. Maya will not influence you. Right? So he takes birth. He comes out. And just imagine, he comes out, that huge boy is coming out of the womb of his mother, and she is in so much of pain, and she just came out, and she is eager to see her son. इतने दिन से अंदर है, बाहर पहली बार देख रही है उसको. As soon as he took birth, he stands up, right, and starts walking. बाहर होता ही निकल गया घर में से. मतलब there is no question of staying in the house. And she is telling, hey, go catch my son. He's walking. And Vedavyas is running. Hey, beta, रुक. अरे अभी तो पैदा हुआ है. Wait. Huh? No Maya. He's completely detached. Right? And then he's walking. And walking. And there is a small lake. In that lake, some beautiful apsaras are taking bath. Beautiful apsaras. We can't imagine them here. And all of them are not wearing clothes. They are taking bath. Young girls. And they looked at Sukadeva Goswami. Sukadeva Goswami is walking in the forest. He's just walking in the forest. And he comes through the lake. All the girls just get up and say, how beautiful this person is. How beautiful this person is. Right? And another reason he's beautiful is because he was 16 years inside the womb. Can you imagine the skin? Small, छोटे बच्चे का skin कैसे रहता है? So tender, right? So nice, so fragile. This fellow is 16-year-old with skin like that. We can't even imagine, the complexion, the glow, and he was full of knowledge and realization at his birth itself. So he was glowing like anything. All these girls are standing and just looking at him. And he just crossed. And behind him, who is running? Vedavyas. Behind him, hey, ruk. And as soon as they looked at Vedavyas, immediately they said, oh, we are all naked. They immediately put clothes on them. And Vedavyas, is Shaktiavesh avatar, is like very knowledgeable person who wrote Bhagavatam. He looks at all that girls and he says, Arey, my young son just walked by. You did not have a problem, getting up, standing up naked. But I am I'm an old fellow, right? And you are lifting your clothes in front of me. What is going on? And those girls tell, your son is untouched by Maya. When he looks at us, we don't feel that he's seeing through Maya. He is not seeing male, female. He is not seeing anything material, spiritual. For him, everything is spiritual. We were completely comfortable. We didn't feel a tinge of shyness when he even looked at us. But as soon as you came, because you have taken birth in the material world, you are affected by Maya. We could not accept being in that state in front of you. That is called, rising above the three modes, right? A sadhu, real sadhu, doesn't see male, female. He doesn't see. But he knows that, I should not associate with some people beyond a point because that will affect my consciousness. ये स्त्री पुरुष ये पूरा सभी लोग पुरुष के लिए पुरुष बनने के लिए एक्चुअली हैं स्त्री. We are all स्त्री only, प्रकृति. But we want to enjoy, so we want to become purusha. Right? So we are taking birth here to enjoy. Enjoying tendency means purusha. Even women are purusha only. You have consciousness of purusha, body of a stree. Here we have consciousness of purusha, body of a purusha. But then actually we are all prakriti only. We are all same, to be enjoyed by God. Right? But when we want to enjoy this world, then these three modes will come and affect us. These three modes will come and bind us. Sattvagun में ये हाथ, तमोगुण में ये हाथ, right? रजोगुण में पैर. पूरा वो कठपुतली बोलते हैं, puppet doll. ऐसे ऐसे ऐसे. Maya Devi will have her robes. Sattvagun robe, Tamagun robe, Rajagun robe. She'll make you dance like this, right? And these robes cannot be seen. You cannot see. आपको दिख रहा है कोई robe? देखो एक बार हाथों के, पैरों के. दिख रहा है? robe दिख रहा है? बहुत भयंकर robe है. You don't know that rope is there, right? But the God conscious person, when you come to Krishna, this knowledge you'll get. Oh, है. कैसे मालूम चलेगा rope से? Right? Somebody is coming and telling, don't eat these things. It is not good for you. Immediately, you will say, three people will be there. You'll say, yes, Prabhu, I'll. You can see the rope of Sattva-guna there. वो advice सुनने के लिए ready है. Rope of Sattva-guna. उठ रहा है. Yes. Another person will say, ये मत खाइए आपके लिए अच्छा नहीं. खा के देखता हूँ. Right? I will eat and try. It is tasty. Why should I stop? Right? That is Rajoguna. Rajoguna rope. You can see the Rajoguna rope in top of him. Another third fellow will be there, right? सर ये मत खाइए, मैं यही खाऊंगा और तेरे को भी खिलाऊंगा. इसको क्या बोलते हैं? तमो, ignorance fellow. Right? Have you seen people like that? रस्ते में देखे, आज भी देखे, right? You will see people like that. Ignorance, huh? From ignorance only comes arrogance. Right? Arrogant that I know everything. Like that. People are like that, People are becoming more and more because and when you look at after getting knowledge of this chapter, when you're walking and you're talking to somebody and they behave like this, will you get angry or will you smile? You'll smile. इससे पहले क्या होता था anger. Hey, why are you talking to me like that? मैं कुछ बुरा बोल रहा हूँ तेरे लिए. मैं बोल रहा हूँ मत खा, तेरे लिए अच्छा नहीं है. Why are you getting angry on me? Like that I used to answer. But now, सर ये खाइए, मैं यही खाऊंगा. This knowledge will make you happy. है कि नहीं? जब दुनिया समझोगे, दुनिया में जीना सीखोगे और दुनिया में हंसना भी सीखोगे. Right? You will automatically become happy when you get this knowledge. That's why Krishna is saying, yeah, this is the greatest of the greatest knowledge. You will, and forget about others. Now just think about yourself. तेरा क्या होगा कालिया? Right? अपना क्या problem चल रहा है? How many advices are we hearing? Or even if we are hearing, we are not able to follow. So where do I stand? Tamogun, Rajogun, Sattvagun, किधर हूँ मैं? Right? This is self-introspection. Science of self-realization, not other realization, others realization, self-realization. Spirituality, Bhagavad Gita हमें बदलने के लिए, किसी और को बदलने के लिए नहीं है. कोई और बदले ना बदले, हमको बदलना है. First बदलने के लिए सबसे पहले जानना है where do I stand. Right? You want to change something, first you should know where you are, then you can change yourself. So this chapter and going forth, it will tell you where I stand. Right? So good news is you'll know which is my disease? Sattvagun disease, Rajagun disease, or Tamagun disease? Sattvagun is also a disease, which I'll explain later. Sattvagun भी अच्छा नहीं है, perfect नहीं है, completely. That is also a problem. Sattvagun, yeah? Too much Sattvagun, too much Rajagun, any Tamagun is a problem, right? But is any other religion teaching this? ये knowledge कहीं भी नहीं. We are all perfect. That is what all the religions say, right? हम सभी perfect हैं. जो हमारे जैसा नहीं है वो imperfect है. Simple. That's it, right? You are in my team or in no team. So if you don't believe in what I believe, I'll kill you. Right? That is how that religion is. But look at the greatness of Sanatana Dharma. It is not putting the blame on anybody. It's asking you, which guna are you in? Sattvagun, Rajagun, Tamagun. And Tamoguni वालों को हम लोग क्या करते हैं? धीरे धीरे we elevate them to Rajagun. धीरे धीरे we'll elevate them to Sattvagun. धीरे धीरे we'll elevate them to Shuddha Sattva. Right? Vedavyas wrote so many scriptures. Some people come and ask me, hey, we have one book. तुम्हारे इतने सारे बुक है, पूरा confusion है. Confusion नहीं है. We don't have any confusion. Why we have so many scriptures? Because we are so many types of people. एक textbook सभी को काम नहीं करेगा. One textbook may not perfectly work for everybody. Right? If somebody is not coming to these classes, don't be surprised because उसके लिए ये textbook नहीं, उसका textbook अलग है. उसको वो textbook देना, which will elevate him from that state. That is why there are 18 Puranas. In 18 Puranas, 6 Puranas are in Sattvagun, 6 Puranas are in Rajagun, 6 Puranas are in Tamagun. Purana is not in Tamagun. They are dealing with the people in Tamagun. So yeah, they are all elevating only, but they are elevating people in that state. Shiva Purana, right? Like Shiva Purana, Matsya Purana, these all Purana. They all deal with certain kind of consciousness. If somebody says, "मैं शिव पुराण पढ़ के आऊँ, मेरे बारे में I really liked it," no problem. अच्छा है. So you elevated in this life a little bit high. But Bhagavad Purana, Bhagavad Gita is Shuddha Sattva. ये सभी को समझ में नहीं आएगा. Accept भी नहीं करेंगे. They cannot accept because they are in that state, रे बाबा. Can you expect a first class child to understand 10th class subject? पागल हो जाएगा. Right? He will not understand. He will run away from the school. इसीलिए in Sanatana Dharma, we also respect the atheistic people. That is the beauty of our path, is that we also respect the atheistic people. Amananiya manadena kirtan. Krishna is not saying mana for theistic people, amana for atheist. No, we respect everybody because we understand that state. Because we know that they are all part of God. The fundamental principle, aham bija pradapitaha. I know that you are part of God, but your consciousness is like this. So let me try to change that consciousness. And how do I change the consciousness? I have to choose food, I have to choose association, A, B, C, D, I have to choose. A, B, C, D, I have to choose. And automatically your consciousness will rise. What is A, B, C, D? A for association. B for the right books. Right books. Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, like that. Hai? C for chanting. And D for diet. If I choose the diet, slowly the consciousness will change. If you go and see the prison house, you can go, right? Just for a tour, or go to a jailer and ask the analysis. All the third degree treated criminals who are in that Kal Kotri, like inside the most, tightly kept prisoners, all of them are non-vegetarians. You don't have to do a big analysis. They're all, I'm not telling everybody eating non-vegetarian is a criminal. I'm not telling that. But I'm telling that all the criminals who have done so many murders and have done so many rapes or abused people or done something, they're all non-vegetarians. You'll not find a vegetarian there. वो कर ही नहीं सकता, because when your food is sattvic, how can you do some rajasic activity or tamasic activity? You cannot do. You understand? Very rarely you will find one person who might have done something. But you cannot do such gory things when you are eating like that. Right? Or the person who, how many criminals come out of a satsang? Rare. You have to literally search for a fellow. Prabhu, Mataji? Yes, search, हाँ? नहीं मिलेगा आपको सत्संग में आपको क्रिमिनल नहीं मिलेगा, right? Because satsang is what you're teaching you knowledge of God, to respect everybody, to eat the right thing, to do the right thing, right? So automatically you will not find criminals there, है ना? But I can guarantee one thing: all the criminals who are there in the jail, none of them went to satsang. That I can guarantee. जाके पूछो उसको, गीता पढ़ा नहीं पढ़ा, सत्संग में कोई कीर्तन गया नहीं गया, पक्का, there is no doubt. Yeah, in one out of 1,000, one out of 1,000,000, there might be a devotee who might get affected also, might have done some aparad, who have done some Vaishnava aparad, he has affected somebody else's devotion. Krishna took away that interest in devotion, he stopped coming to satsang, and then he might also do crime. He doesn't directly go from satsang and do crime. He'll first be removed from satsang. Satsang से निकल जाएगा, उसके बाद वो जो करेगा करेगा. But this is how much important is association. And the books that we are reading, फालतू books पढ़ेंगे, फालतू thoughts ही आएंगे ना. Huh? If you see that web series in Netflix and Prime, what do you think with your consciousness? See, there is a censor board outside. Those fellows don't have censor board also. कुछ भी कर सकता है. There is no censor board for Netflix. There is no censor board for Prime. There is no censor board for any of these things. I'm not saying censor board is doing a great job. Even they are not doing a lot of great job. But you are allowing yourself to see content which may or may not be good for you. YouTube doesn't have any censor board. There is a censor board. Right? So, if a Sattva-guna person is going into YouTube, we should be very careful. You cannot tell, Prabhuji, nothing will affect me. I am absolutely fine. मैं सत्संग अटेंड करता हूँ प्रभु, मेरे को कुछ नहीं होगा. नहीं. सत्संग में क्या कर रहे हो? आग जला रहे हो. You are lighting the fire of knowledge. सत्संग को आते हो, आप ज्योति जला रहे हो. जब आप जाके YouTube में कुछ भी फालतू देख रहे हो, क्या कर रहे हो? उसी फायर में पानी डाल रहे हो. What is the use of lighting the fire when you want to put water in it? There is no point, na? प्रभु मैं सत्संग अटेंड करता हूँ, शाम में पिक्चर देखता हूँ. अरे बाप, अच्छा है, लेकिन क्या होगा? एंड इफेक्ट क्या है? जीरो. You raised your consciousness, you brought down your consciousness. तो प्रभु पिक्चर नहीं देखना क्या? प्रभु जी, अरे पिक्चर देखो, लेकिन कौन सा? It has to inspire you to do something good. Like, I'm not recommending. There is a movie of Hema Malini and Amitabh Bachchan, Bhagwan, right? It's a good movie. It actually teaches a good lesson that you should take care of your parents. ठीक commercial movie है, कुछ भी है, लेकिन even if you had to see a movie that will give you some, it will bring you to some sattva guna, right? See a movie that will inspire you to do something good. If you are so inflicted to seeing movies. But जानवर का movie देखो क्या होगा? Animal, right? You'll become like an animal. Because that is what he shows, how to live like an animal. Right? Just imagine a young child seeing that movie. Somebody spoke in parliament also about that movie. Why are we making this kind of movies? ऐसे movie को release ही क्यों कर रहे हैं हम लोग? Right? I heard in that movie, that hero walks naked in his house. Everybody is, hey, what is this? You're walking naked. And he's like, I'm great now. I'm this now. Just imagine an 18-year-old, 19-year-old boy seeing that movie. And that fellow is his role model. Just imagine what he will do. When nobody is in the house, what will he do? Pura door band karke naked phirega uske andar. Right? That is the starting point. After the door khol ke naked phirega. So that fellow I also did. Right? Association, books, chanting, Chanting, do chanting. Today is Ekadashi. Do maximum number of rounds. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. When we are chanting, what is the consciousness in that? क्या सोचना चाहिए चैंटिंग करते समय? भगवान पे भरोसा, भगवान पे डिपेंडेंस बढ़ना चाहिए. You're associating with God when you're chanting the name of God. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. The name Ram and Lord Ram is not different. Name Krishna and actual Krishna is not different. More and more you're chanting, more and more Krishna is with you. And you are depending on him. When you are in trouble, Krishna, please. What happens suddenly? Your dependence on him increased, and the word Krishna that's coming out has a lot of weight in that. You're depending on him. Right? By chanting every day, you create that association and you depend on him. Whatever happens, I'll sit down and chant. Right? So chanting cleanses your consciousness. Very important. Chanting of God's name should never be stopped. And minimum dosage for our situation is 16 rounds. कर सकते हैं 16 rounds? सब कर सकते हैं. Just a matter of prioritizing it. That's all. Just prioritize it. प्रभु मेरे को बहुत काम है. अरे थोड़ा थोड़ा तो करो. Do 4 rounds in the morning. Do 4 rounds in the afternoon. Do 4 rounds in the evening. Do 4 rounds in the night. Or when you have time, just sit down and do all your 16 rounds. Best is just sit and finish 16. Right? If you can do that, get up early in the morning. Prabhu, I get up at 6 o'clock. Get up at 5 o'clock. Just get up 1 hour early. That means, kya karna 1 hour early you have to sleep also. You can't keep the sleeping time same and waking up time open. Then you'll go mad. Jisko kam neend aata, if you sleep less, you'll go mad. You know that, right? Your mind will not function properly. So you have to adjust a little. You can do. Everybody can do. It's needed for whom? किसको प्रूव करना है? तुम्हारे लिए, हमारे लिए. युग धर्म में हर नाम एव केवलम कलौ नास्तेव गजरण्यता. नास्तेव, there is no other way. प्रभु जी, अभी हम यंग प्रभु जी, बाद में I'll do rounds when I become a little old. Go to AAG hospital and ask who is young, who is old. Young is also coming, old is also coming. वो दिन गए जब old people used to die in old age. Now young people are dying in young age. Yeah. It's horrible outside. Go to Rainbow Hospital. One day you go. Sit there. From morning till evening, you'll understand what is life. 4-year-old children are dying. 5-year-old children dying. Forget about disease. Because of so many disorders. Food that we are eating. Our lifestyle. Complete ruination. Right? One of my friends, I'll not tell her name. She was working in Oracle Corporation. She and her husband tried for many years to have a child. You know that you cannot have child when you are in too much stress. You know that? You cannot. Your sperm count will go down. Today fertility clinics are there everywhere. हर एक गली में fertility clinic है. अपने यहाँ पे कोई fertility clinic है. We are already fertile. अभी कुछ fertility नहीं है. ना wife को है ना husband को है. They have to go to fertility clinics. Take some tablets. Increase their sperm count. Control their, whatever association some days. Accumulate so much strength in each other and then perform that act. And then the child will come. Right? So much impotent people are. Impotent is a very, what is that, heavy word. हम मेरे को important बोलता है, बोलने की जरूरत तो है. Many are impotent today. They don't talk it out. It's too much stress. So this girl, they had so much, and then she was pregnant, 5 months. I asked her, okay, you can take rest now. The office actually allows 7, 8, 5 months of leave. No, I want to take leave only when it is the right time. And these jobs are merciless. They'll put you on conference calls. They'll ask you to finish some document, and you don't have information, and team is not cooperating. You're depending on something. You're lying to your manager. It's half done, 50% done. It's in green, not in amber, not in red. Pura jhoot bol. You're taking all that stress. At 6.5 or 7 months, she aborted. बच्चा मर गया अंदर. So much stress. जरूरत है क्या? हाँ? नहीं प्रभु जी, वो तेल्लापुर में बिल्ला लेना है ना, उसके लिए कुत्ते की तरह काम करना है.
मेरा मेरा पति भी कुत्ता, मैं भी कुत्ता, वो गधा, मैं कुत्ता, कुत्ती. अरे अच्छा बच्चा पैदा करो यार, that is the real wealth. If he comes with 20 diseases into you, what will you do with your money and your flat? Your house will become a clinic. सुबह फिजियोथेरेपी वाला आएगा, शाम में आकुपंचर वाला आएगा, दोपहर में मसाज वाला आएगा, रात में डॉक्टर आएगा, सैलाइन देके जाएगा, क्लिनिक बन जाएगा घर तुम्हारा. If you don't have proper health, focus on good food, stress-free life. In earlier days, before getting into the act of procreation, there is a muhurta they used to choose. They used to make sure the girl is very happy, boy is very happy, very less stress. And when they become pregnant also, the girl was sent to the house, because her mother's house she'll go, so that she'll be even more kept happy. It's not, because child is such an important thing. Anything goes wrong with the child, like these days, I'm not telling negative, but you have to learn these things. How much spirituality is important. If you come to Bhagavad Gita classes, you'll become stress-free. You'll have good children. यहाँ पे आने के भी stress ले रहे तो कोई कुछ नहीं कर सकता. Right? After coming here, after listening to all this, still you're wanting to take stress, then who can help you? Nobody can help you. At least now understand, okay, Krishna is planning everything. You should not take stress. You should not take stress. Right? Otherwise, we'll have lots of problems. Right? The 3 modes are there. 3 modes are right there to touch us. All the 3. Tamagun, Rajagun, Sattvagun. Pakadne ko tayar hai wahan pe. We should decide, let me rise above this 3. I will serve Krishna. I will dedicate my time. I'll keep faith in Krishna. And Krishna will take care of everything. Krishna will take care of everything.
By the time we realize that these things are there, it doesn't raise about. Jack Robinson, after thing is over.
Roji very nicely is pulling. Yeah, that is the problem. But at least now it is right time. It's never late. Spirituality, it's never late. And before we leave the body, Sukadeva Goswami explains. Recently, yesterday morning, I was reading in the chapter, 6th canto, 1st chapter. Sukadeva Goswami is telling Parikshit Maharaj, beautiful conversation. I'll tell a little about that. Parikshit Maharaj is telling, actually 5th canto of Bhagavatam ends with hellish planets. 5th canto is all about cosmology. Earth yahan pe hai, Bhumandal, Jambudvipa, Bharatavarsha, Bharatakunda, then this, then there is Bharatavarsha. Under that there is Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Patala, Talatala, all that planets. And after that there are 24 or 23 hills, I forgot the exact number. 28 hills, right? There is hellish planets. और एक हिल में क्या क्या होता है, तुमने क्या किया, whatever you did, what is the kind of punishment you are going to get, all that is explained. And below that is Ananta Sesh. Right on his head, all these things are there, all this. So the whole cosmology is explained. And after hearing all that cosmology, then Parikshit Maharaj asks Sukadeva Goswami, Bhaiya, what is the way out of it? बाहर कैसे निकलो इसमें से? Then Sukadeva Goswami says, at the time of death, you should be sinless. There should not be any karma left in you, and you should be completely sinless. You should not have committed any sins. Or all the reactions are also complete. Then he can give the right answer, but he's not giving the right answer. He's waiting to give the build up karke, he'll give the right answer. So he told you should be sinless. Then Parikshit Maharaj says, but how can I become sinless? Because sins are happening all the time. When will that point come when all my karma is extinguished? That will never happen. Right? I will do Sattvagun, I will do Rajagun, I will do Tamagun. Reaction for that, all the 3 will come. I have done Sattvagun, मैं दान दे रहा हूँ, ये करूँ, मैं अच्छा काम करूँ, मेरा family बहुत अच्छा है. For that you have to go to Swargaloka. You have to go to Swargaloka. You have to enjoy Apsaras dancing and you're drinking whatever. And then you have to come back here again. Then I'll do some nonsense. I have to go to Narkaloka. I'll get punished. Then I'll come back here. Now where is the cycle stopping? No, Sukadeva Goswami, your answer is not enough for me. I don't think this answer is acceptable. Not acceptable, but you please give me better, higher answer than this, please. Then Sukadeva Goswami says, Parikshit, your understanding. Right? He said, okay. So do a thing, do atonement, do prayashchitta for all the sins you have done. Prayashchitta means I will take a resolution not to do. मैं इसके बाद पाप नहीं करूंगा. I will not do पाप. That is the answer. And then Parikshit Maharaj says, Sukadeva Goswami, please, ये आंसर भी काम नहीं करेगा. इतने लोग बोलते हैं पाप नहीं करेंगे, फुल्लम गुल्ला पाप कर रहे फिर जाके. They are not able to stop. They are not able to stop doing sins. So many people, they get determined, I will not do this. And they are going and again doing it. They are being forced to do it. He uses the word. They are being forced to commit sin. You introspect your own heart. How many times you are forced to do something that is wrong? Forced. You know it is not right. But still, there is something inside you that's forcing you. Kya hai wo? Sattvagun, Rajogun, Tamagun. Forcing you to do something wrong. Yeah? Then Parikshit Maharaj says, Sukadeva Goswami, hey Bhagavan, hey Bhagavat, please give me something perfect. ये तुम बता रहे हो पहले तो sin खत्म करो ये खत्म करो. You are telling become sinless, but next year become atonement मेरे को नहीं करना है resolution. But ये काम नहीं करेगा, ये नहीं करेगा काम, नहीं कर रहा है काम, मेरे साथ ही काम नहीं कर रहा है. कुछ ऐसा बताओ that will pull me out of this material world. Then he answers. From 10th verse he answers. So he says, Parikshit, now you are asking the right question. So answer is Krishna Bhakti. Krishna Bhakti with Gyan. Understanding absolute truth with knowledge and then performing devotional service. When you do that, the root of sin will be removed. जो नीचे जो root है, पाप करने की जो प्रवृत्ति है, उसको निकाल दोगे बाहर. कैसे? Why are people greedy now these days? Everybody wants more. Why? Because they think they will become the owners. But when you understand from Bhagavad Gita that Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi Dukkha Doshanu Darshanam, understanding birth, death, old age and disease are going to come. Why am I so attached to all these useless properties? Why am I attached to my position? So knowledge is suddenly making you renounce. And what is Bhagavad Gita telling? Aham sarvasva prabho matta sarvam pravatade. I am the Prabhu of sarvasva. Who is that? Krishna. Oh, Krishna. Krishna, so you are the owner. Planet तुम्हारा है, मकान तुम्हारा है, मैं किराएदार हूं, मेरा क्या है? कुछ भी नहीं. This body also is on किराए only. Okay? This body also on किराए only. What am I proud of? Nothing. So your renunciation, your detachment will be automatic. Your tendency to commit sins will slowly come down. किसी का पैसा गिरा हुआ है वहां पर, फॉर एग्जाम्पल कर्म सिद्धांत पढ़ लिया आपने, कर्मयोग पढ़ लिया, राइट, भागवत पढ़ लिया, किसी का पैसा वहां गिरा हुआ है, you will not take that money and keep it in your pocket. You will not keep it in your pocket. What will you do? You will go and give it to somebody and say in that area, पता नहीं किसका पैसा है जरा. क्यों? You know that if that money you take, you will have to buy medicines for that money also. किसी का 10,000 रुपए लेके जाओगे तो 10,000 से 10,000 का अपोलो शॉप में मेडिसिन भी खरीदोगे. Karma will come. Prabhu, we can't escape karma. Knowledge आ गया ना? Huh? So automatically you will become sinless. And who is the only person who can remove you from entire cycle of karma? Krishna. Aham tvam sarva papebhyo moksheshyami masucha. Arjuna, don't think about what will the sin do to you. Sarva papebhyo. मैं पूरा reaction निकाल दूंगा तुम में से. Don't worry, just work for me. Fight. Do your duty. I'll take care of everything. अरे ये तो मस्त deal है. This is perfect. I can do this. Are you all performing devotional service? Are you all performing? You're all performing. Devotional service का मतलब क्या है? भक्ति कैसे करते हैं? नारियल दिखो, अगरबत्ती कोई लेकर आए, माचिस, किसी की जरूरत नहीं. दोनों हाथ को ऊपर उठाओ और बोलो हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. ये भक्ति है भैया. कलयुग में यही भक्ति, यही काम करेगा. हर युग में करेगा. In every age it will work. सत्ययुग, त्रेतायुग, द्वापरयुग, कलयुग. Chant the names of God and Give your ear. Tell me, in the whole week, except when you are sleeping, when was the time you kept your mouth shut? All the time you're blabbering, right? Some other thing. कम से कम 2 घंटा संडे मॉर्निंग तो मुंह बंद कर रहे हो ना, है कि नहीं? मुंह बंद करके क्या कर रहे हो? दोनों कानों को ओपन कर रहे हो. ये भक्ति है. I'm not telling this. Krishna is telling. Why he gave 1 mouth and 2 ears? Hear more, speak less. Simple. ज्यादा सुनो, कम बात करो. लेकिन सही चीज सुनो, है कि नहीं? So you're hearing the right thing. This is also bhakti. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam. All this 9 process of bhakti. Prahlad Maharaj is explaining 9 process of bhakti. Atma Nivedana. All this. But starts with what? Shravana. Sit down and hear. What are we telling people? Please come to a class, sit down and hear. Hear what? Not what I am speaking, what Krishna is speaking. And then automatically bhakti will start. Bhakti will start. Bhakti means what? Dependence on God. Gratitude to God. Kritagyata. God, भगवान के लिए gratitude. Thank you. कितने लोगों ने बोला thank you God को? बोलते हो ना? Thank you. बोलते रहो. Actually, he is giving us everything, even though we don't deserve anything. हम कुछ भी deserve नहीं करते. He is giving everything to us. And in this situation, if you are sitting, right now in this situation you are sitting, he has already given you a lot. He has given you good parents, good education. या कोई भीख मांग के आ रहा है यहाँ पे? सुबह पूरा भीख मांग के कम किया? No, पैसा भी दिया. लेकिन घर दिया, पैसा दिया, हेल्थ दिया, कान दिए, आंख दिए, राइट? बैठने के लिए कमर दिया, सब दिया. He is only asking you to hear. भक्ति करो मेरी, सुनो. Take the ज्ञान and do the time. But this ज्ञान, if you don't hear, you will be stuck in the 3 modes. तो त्रिगुण में फंस जाओगे, बाहर नहीं निकलोगे उसमें. समझ रहे हैं? If you don't come out of the 3 modes, you will take birth again and again and again and again and again and again and again. It will keep you in this cycle. Sukadeva Goswami is telling that, hey Parikshit Maharaj, the one who does bhakti, he doesn't need to do anything else. कोई व्रत करने की जरूरत नहीं है. कोई उंगली में ये क्या बोलते हैं वो स्टोन पहनने की जरूरत नहीं है. कोई कुछ करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Why do you wear the stone? So I can be happy now. Where? In the material world. Right? Why do I go to Jyotish? So that I can be happy now in the material world. You cannot postpone or reject. You cannot cut your karma. You can postpone karma. थोड़ा postpone. लेकिन reaction तो आएगा ही आएगा. You will have to face the music. What Sukadeva Goswami telling? Instead of trying to fix the situation, get out of the situation. निकल जाओ यहाँ से. तुम fix नहीं कर सकते. Can you fix this world? You cannot fix this world. Recently, election campaign was going on, right? People are shouting. Or that lady, I not take her name. She was shouting on the road. अपने धर्म को बचाओ. Please vote. Please vote. फिर भी घर में बैठे हुए. आएंगे? करेंगे? आज मूड नहीं है. क्या मतलब है करने का? Why should I vote? Why should I? You cannot. So person who's practicing Krishna consciousness can see. Okay, वो लोग कौन से गुण में है? तमोगुण. तमोगुण में. तमोगुण आदमी सुनेगा नहीं. You go and tell that fellow, इसको वोट करके, वो उसी को नहीं वोट करेगा. तो मुझे बताया ना किसको वोट करना, मैं उसी को नहीं करूँगा. क्या करूँगा उसके साथ? So you can't change the world. प्रभु जी, हम लोग दुनिया को चेंज नहीं कर सकते, लेकिन एक चीज को आप चेंज कर सकते हो. क्या बताओ? अपने आप. Just you do the right thing. That's it. And after that, leave the rest on Krishna. You do the right thing and do the right thing for your dependents also. और बच्चों को सिखाओ. मैं मेरे बेटे को लेके गया. क्लियरली बोला, किसको वोट डाल रहा? बोला मैं इसको फूल को वोट डालने वाला. डाल. कहीं और उंगली लगाए तो घर मत आना। नहीं समझाता हूँ ना उसको, गलत क्या है, बिकॉज आई वॉन्ट टू प्रोटेक्ट हिम एंड ही ऑल्सो अंडरस्टूड, यस मैं समझ रहा हूँ पापा क्या हो रहा है, आई एम एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड। ओके ठीक है, वो कैसे समझा, मेरे बोलने से नहीं समझा, जाके पिक्चर देखा है उसको, मैं कश्मीर फाइल दिखा है, थिएटर में दिखा है, 70 mm स्क्रीन पे मेड हिम सी दिस इज द ट्रूथ। रजाकार दिखा है, आर्टिकल 370 दिखा है, केरला स्टोरी दिखा है, मूवी देखने का चस्का है ना, चल जाके देख, गो एंड सी। Because children will understand only that kind of thing. He will not understand by me speaking. You have to see the truth. You have to read the truth. He said, read. Then he knows. Now you tell. किसको और डालेगा? ठीक है, चलो next. Right? Prabhu, we are not against any party. We are not against any person. But if some nonsense is going on, we cannot support the nonsense. हाँ? So हम लोग अयोध्या जा रहे हैं अगस्त में, आइए सभी लोग अयोध्या आइए, साथ मिलके जा रहे हैं, राइट? Many August 15th is going to be one of the big weeks in Ayodhya this time because it's a long weekend. अयोध्या आने के बाद समर आया ना, a lot of heat was there, a lot of people are not going. Now the break free is going to happen. बहुत लोग जा रहे हैं अभी, so this is the right time to go. And many darshans you will have, many things you will learn. Right? Sadhu will make you tell, don't go to Ayodhya to take darshan. Go to Ayodhya that God will see you. Actual darshan is when, जब आप भगवान को देखते हो वो दर्शन नहीं है, भगवान तुम्हें दिखता है वो दर्शन है। आ गया, चलो, at least you have come till here. तेरे में, है ना? So he will give you bhakti. That is why we go to Dham. We go to Dham because the most surcharged place with sadhus, the perfect place to practice spiritual life, है ना? वहाँ पे और कोई ध्यान आना नहीं चाहिए। अयोध्या जाने के बाद यहाँ पर रियल एस्टेट कैसे है, बहुत बढ़ रहा है ना, प्लॉट कुछ है, that is foolishness. वो कौन सोचेगा, कौन से गुण वाला सोचेगा? रजोगुण, है कि नहीं? रजोगुण वाला सोचेगा। तमोगुण वाला क्या सोचेगा? ये मंदिर को फिर कैसे तोड़ो, ठीक है? सत्वगुण वाला क्या सोचेगा? मंदिर जाऊंगा तो मेरा बिजनेस अच्छा होगा, या फिर मंदिर जाऊंगा मेरे लिए पुण्य होगा, मंदिर जाऊंगा तो अगला जन्म अच्छा होगा। शुद्ध सत्व वाला क्या सोचेगा? भगवान की सेवा करूंगा तो भगवान के धाम पे जाऊंगा, खत्म, ऑल कर्मा फिनिश। लॉर्ड राम विल टेल फ्रॉम देयर, अहम तरुण सर्व पापेभ्यो मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचा। चल बेटा, whatever you ask, you will get. But the problem is, whatever you ask, you will get. That is also a problem. So the main thing is what? Should know what to ask. गलत पूछ लिया तो बेटा गलत ही मिलेगा, और परफेक्टली मिलेगा गलत, है कि नहीं? So you raise yourself above the three modes. But as soon as you enter the material world, you cannot escape the three modes. That is what Lord Krishna is telling. As soon as you enter, you cannot escape the three modes. My Shakti is, my Prakriti is like that. Material nature consists of the three modes: goodness, passion, and ignorance. When the eternal living entity comes in contact with the nature, oh mighty and Arjuna, he becomes conditioned by these three modes. Tatra sattvam nirmalatvat prakashakam anamayam. Yeah. ये WhatsApp फोन में प्रॉब्लम क्या है? You have to open the app and then you have to go and cancel it. वो सीधा आता नहीं है. Anyway. Yeah. O sinless one, the mode of goodness. Oh, I didn't read the second line. Tatra sattvam nirmalatvat prakashakam anamayam sukha sangena bhatnati jnana sangena chanaga. O sinless one, the mode of goodness, being purer than the others, is illuminating. And it frees one from all sinful reactions. Those situated in that mode become conditioned by a sense of happiness and knowledge. Now, Krishna is explaining each mode. What are the features of this modes? He goes all the way till 18th chapter. वो यहाँ तक जाए क्या खाते हैं? What people in the mode of ignorance eat, what people in the mode of everything he talks, right? Now, initially, he's explaining the main feature of this mode is what these people are generally like pure. They सुबह उठ के नहाते हैं. Start from there. right? सभी लोग नहा के आए ना? नहीं आए? हम लोग सुबह 8 बजे को क्यों सत्संग रखते हैं? If you want people who are naturally inclined toward mode of goodness, keep the satsang early. Automatically, you don't need to judge. तमोगुण वाला आ ही नहीं सकता. वो आएगा ही नहीं. समझ रहे ना? The moment you keep it early, people who wake up early will come. Who are the people who wake up early? The people who are in mode of goodness or who like mode of goodness. They wake up early.
I get up early only on Sunday.
No, that answer also will come. अभी आएगा. I'll remind you that answer. को भी मैं बोलता हूँ. No problem. So here Lord Krishna is telling the mode of goodness, being purer than the others, is illuminating and frees one from sinful reactions. They will not commit sins that easily when you are in mode of goodness. अनंत वार को पापल जेल. जहाँ तक हो सके, they will not want to get into all those kind of. I don't want to do this. That's okay. No, Prabhu, whole society is doing it. Your society, whatever you do, I am part of the. I'll not do it. I'll not. You will reject. You will not get into that kind of situation. And what else they do? They are generally, those situated in that mode are conditioned by happiness and generally they are happy people. Matlab, happy matlab, they're satisfied and kind of, chalega. I'm okay. Right? And another important part is they like knowledge. They like knowledge. If you tell them, आप सुनोगे? हाँ बताइए, बताइए सुनना. They'll be like, yeah, I want to learn. भगवद गीता सीखना चाहते हो? हाँ सीखेंगे. भागवतम हाँ सीखेंगे. बहुत कम लोग हैं आजकल. Don't worry. बहुत कम लोग हैं आजकल. But you can immediately identify how these people are in Sattva-guna. You can immediately see. You know, as soon as you talk to them, spend some time with them, you understand ये Sattva-guna में है. ठीक है? That is a feature of Sattva-guna. 7. रजो रागात्मकं विधि तृष्ण संगा समुद्भवम् तन्निबध्नाति कौन्तेय कर्म संगेन देहिनम्. The mode of passion is born of unlimited desires and longings. O son of Kunti, and because of this, the embodied living entity is bound to material fruitive actions. So people in the mode of passion, they have unlimited desires. उनका desire का हद ही नहीं है. They'll always keep increasing their desires. पहले क्या चाहिए था? गाड़ी चाहिए था. गाड़ी में क्या चाहिए था? I think 3-4 people should sit. ठीक है, कार चाहिए. कार मिल गया. उसमें क्या चाहिए? एसी चाहिए. ठीक है, एसी भी ठीक है. उसके बाद क्या चाहिए? नहीं, बड़ा कार चाहिए. उसके बाद क्या चाहिए? BMW चाहिए. उसके बाद क्या? No end to it. अभी क्या है? टेस्ला का बार. टेस्ला का बार. अरे there is no end to it. There is no limit to the mobiles. ये मोबाइल कैसा है? अच्छा है, लेकिन नया चाहिए. Latest version चाहिए. Right? You want latest version. Latest this, latest that, latest. अरे, why are you using what you are using? Huh? If your wife is shouting at you, if you buy iPhone 20, what will you hear from the phone? Shouting only. iPhone 20 में सुंदर सुंदर कुछ सुनाई नहीं देगा और क्लियरली सुनाई देगा. और क्लियरली सुनाई देगा. Better to have Samsung oldest version. कोई चिल्लाएगा तो सुनाई नहीं देगा. अच्छा फोन है कि नहीं? So point is unlimited desires. People in mode of passion, they have complete unlimited desires. दिलसुख नगर से मुशरमबाग से गच्चीबोली से तेलापुर के बाद और पीछे और चाहिए ये घर से वो घर से. They are never satisfied. You are married, you have a wife, she is nicely taking care of you. How is somebody else's wife? How is somebody else's wife? All nonsense. They're not satisfied with their wife or husband. They're not satisfied with their house or anybody else's house. Right? They're not satisfied with anything. Unlimited desire. हर साल कितना इंक्रीमेंट आना? ये चीज मत बात करो बोलोगे. बाकी सब कुछ ठीक है. You should grow ना. अरे कितना grow? My father working in government department, their increment was 2%, 3%. That's it. After 5 years, they got promotion, and there was no complaint. I never saw my father coming and saying, "मेरे साथ अन्याय हुआ ऑफिस में." क्या अन्याय है? Of course, there is another sad story that everybody got promotion after 5 years. That's another problem. But then there was no big fight and deal. Now these days, promotion is like, promotion and increase every year. The salary has to increase by 20%, 15%. This will compare with your neighbor, right? He is working in Amazon. One fellow was saying, "I'm working in Amazon." He said, "When are you bringing my parcel?" No, not that work. कौन सा वर्क? Amazon क्या करता है? I'm in the back end of Amazon. ठीक है. I'm in Microsoft में काम कर रहा हूँ. मेरा सॉफ्टवेयर काम नहीं कर रहा. चल देख मेरा लैपटॉप. I'm not that work. You want to identify with something high, big salary, this, that. So much ego is sitting around it. And are you happy with that? Is a Microsoft employee happy? Highest attrition in these companies. Big companies, more attrition. They're not satisfied. They don't want to be satisfied. They want more. And in what mode are they? What mode is affecting them? Rajogun. Rajogun means unlimited desires. They're not satisfied with what they have. I want more. And they're never happy. Krishna is telling, the mode of passion is born of unlimited desires and longings, O son of Kunti, and because of this embodied living entity is bound to material fruitive actions. Because you have desires, you have to work. Once one Prabhuji, one senior Prabhuji, he was walking in Vrindavan. They went on a yatra. In Vrindavan, they were doing parikrama. So he was walking. One young fellow, he put a cart, in Vrindavan, it's outside his house, he put a cart and he was sleeping. Mid of the afternoon is nicely sleeping, like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, something like that. And I'm so rare. So this Prabhuji went and told, "Hey, क्या कर रहा है? ये उम्र है सोने की? ये काम करने की उम्र है. ये सोता है, बूढ़े लोग सोते हैं. जाओ काम करो." That Brajavasi, simple person, he told one answer. In one line he told, "जिसको काम है, उसको काम है." Sorry? If you know Hindi, you'll understand. जिसको काम है, उसको काम है. One line he told the entire Saransh of Bhagavad Gita. ब्रज में रहते हैं ना, they know, they are very happy. They don't have a plan to go to America. उनको CSAT, TSAT, स्किल ट्रिपल टोफल करने की जरूरत है. कुछ भी नहीं, वो वहीं पे रहेगा. Very happy. ब्रज में है, ब्रज की रोटी है, गोपाल है, गोविंद है, राधा गोपीनाथ है, कृष्ण बलराम है. क्या चाहिए जिंदगी में? हम बहुत खुश हैं. बस, you can't go and tell him, आप अमेरिका जाओगे तो हाईवे अच्छा है, वहां पे फैसिलिटी वाईफाई अच्छा है. Can you go and explain that fellow? Simple है. जिसको काम है, उसको काम है. काम means what? Lust. Kama means lust. Lust means what? To enjoy. To enjoy, keeping God aside. Whoever wants to enjoy in this world, usko kaam hai. He has lot of work to do. Who has a lot of work to do? The one who wants to enjoy. That's what Krishna is telling here. They will do unlimited fruitive activities. They can't be silent. ऑफिस में देखोगे वो ना साइलेंट रहेगा ना उसके नीचे वालों को रहने देगा. Some new thing that fellow will create for no reason. He is actually happy, peaceful. चल रहा है, target भी achieve हो गया. He can be no. So we'll have a meeting on Monday morning. We need to discuss how to what. Everything is working fine, na? No. You should see, the next quarter, how can we do? Next quarter is also okay. We have no. You should understand this. वो नहीं बैठ सकता. He cannot sit. And even the companies are like that. Stock exchange क्या है? कौन से मोड में है stock exchange? सत्वगुण, रजोगुण, तमोगुण? रजोगुण, unlimited desire. Unlimited desire. Stock को बढ़ना है. कितना बढ़ाओगे? एक शेयर का 15 लाख करोगे क्या? There is a limit. No. बढ़ा. Stock exchange, the whole philosophy is around Rajogun. If you're not in Rajogun, you cannot go to stock exchange. A person in Sattvagun will go to stock exchange, क्या बोलेगा? सत्वगुण वाला अगर स्टॉक एक्सचेंज जाएगा क्या बोलेगा? आपने कितने में इन्वेस्ट किया? 100 रुपए में. आपको कितना चाहिए? 1 रुपया बस. 101 बेच दो. हाँ, अरे 100 रुपए में खरीदे 101 में नहीं, बस 1 रुपया. आई एम सेटिस्फाइड. दैट्स ऑल. व्हाटएवर आई वांट. बैंक इंटरेस्ट आ गया. रजोगुण फेलो 100 should become 200, 400, 700, 1000. That fellow will walk like this morning walk. One day election result will come. पूरा गिर गया. ऐसे चलेगा नीचे. Right? Rajogun. They are never satisfied. They cannot be happy. You cannot make them happy. Can you make anybody happy whose desires are unfulfilled? Or can never be fulfilled? Can you make them happy? Who is the person who is happy? The one whose desires are in his control. The one who can tell no. The one who says, I am settled, I am okay. But Prabhuji, if you are like this, how can you be competitive? किसको बोला competitive करने के लिए? Very simple. This Prabhuji who made this prasad, no? Right? Nilesh Prabhu. Today Karthik Prabhu is not there. He has gone to Mayapur. So Nilesh Prabhu has done this prasad. So it has come Ekadashi prasad. He told his boss, तुम जो काम दोगे मैं करूंगा. Whatever job, whatever work you will give, I'll do. I'll only do that much. Don't come and tell me you're not good like others, you're not this, you're not. Boss भी समझ गया ऐसा ही है. But whatever work he'll do, he'll do. He's in the same position in a big company, and he doesn't care to grow also. His boss is in tension. अरे ऐसे how to keep you same position पे इतने साल? I'm okay. I don't have any problem. तेरे को problem है कुछ? I have to justify. अच्छा कुछ भी बोल दे. अच्छा आदमी है बोल के बोल दे. रहने दे. मेरा salary भी नहीं पूछ रहा हूँ. He's not even asking for more salary. Boss is in tension that तेरा salary उतना ही है. I'm fine. But I want my own time. मेरे को मेरा टाइम चाहिए. मेरे को मेरा जॉब करना है. मेरे को करना है. मेरे को ये करना है. वो करना है. मेरे को. I'm not telling be now. He's earning elsewhere. He's supplying prasad in trains. He's supplying prasad in 120 plus trains in India. But कहाँ भी जाते हैं, prasad will come there. He's arranging prasad. Maybe he'll make a little out of it, but he's doing devotional service. Right? He donates a lot to temples. He does a lot of this work, and he also works in a company, and he's using that time for in a very, very constructive and very non-competitive. मेरे को नहीं है competition नहीं. And Krishna also sent a boss for him, perfect boss for him. मैं देख लूँगा तू. तू काम. He's not telling I'll not do work. I'll only do work this much. I am not in a rat race. So क्या सत्वगुण? And by doing prasad, Shuddha Sattva. By doing prasad seva. You're understanding what I'm saying, right? It's our choice. हमारा choice है how we want to lead a life. Right? What is the time?
10:06.
Huh? 10:06. 10:07. We'll do a couple of verses, but we'll just finish it logically. तमस्त्वि अज्ञानजं विधि मोहनं सर्वदेहिनं प्रमादालस्य निर्द्रव्येस् तन्निबध्नाति भारत. O son of Bharata, know that Know that the mode of darkness, born of ignorance, is a delusion of all embodied living entities. The results of this mode are madness, indulgence, and sleep, which bind the conditioned soul. Right? So here is Lord Krishna telling the prime features. There are many more things. For Satoguna, what did he tell? Happiness and knowledge, and generally satisfied people. For Rajoguna, what did he tell? Unlimited desires, does lot of activity. Work. बढ़ाते जाओ. They'll never be satisfied. Tamoguna people, what Lord Krishna is saying? They are in the mode of madness. Pagal ho gaye log. And indulgence. Easily they'll get involved into wrong activities. And sleep, which bind the conditioned soul. Sleep means what? Living in ignorance. If they find some time, what will they do? They'll sleep. You'll see people. If they find any free time, what will they do? Sleep. It's a different thing that you are not sleeping in the night, so you're sleeping. That's a different thing. But in general, their first priority is Vanukoval. What are you doing Sunday? एकदम सोने का, balcony में सोने का. Right? Their first priority is sleep only. You'll see them. And any bad habits, they'll immediately take. Any good habits, they'll reject. I don't want any good habits. Right? Madness. Pagalpan. When are we supposed to do shopping? Daytime. They'll do shopping in the night time. रात के 12 बजे, 2 बजे सुपरमार्केट में फिर रहे हैं. Have you seen people like that? I have seen in America. There are some stores which are 24-hour stores. I see people with family coming at 3:30 in the morning and doing shopping. Kyun? Madness. Pagalpan. I just want to be different. इसको क्या बोलते हैं? I just want to, everybody say, I want to be different. वो पागलपन ही एक तरह का. If you go to Errakanta hospital, everybody is different. I am different. एकदम perfectly, they are completely different. Whatever normal fellows do, they will not do. I'll do something different. मैं निक्कर के जगह पे शर्ट पहनूंगा, शर्ट पे जगह पे निक्कर पहनूंगा. पहन सकते हैं ना पहन सकते हैं? Those things, right? They will do anything to look different. आजकल क्या है? One side वो अभी वो थोड़ा कम हो गया. One side shave head. First time I saw, I was going in the car. I saw one fellow. I was like, did I see correctly? एक तरफ पूरा कटिंग हो गया, दूसरे तरफ पूरा छोड़ दिया हुआ ऐसे. अरे ये कैसा आदमी है? लुक डिफरेंट है नहीं? Have you seen a pig in a gutter anytime? सुअर को गटर में देखा कभी? कभी बाहर निकले तो देखो कैसे रहता है. वैसे पूरा एक तरफ ये एक तरफ वो पूरा बाल उठे हुए. नहीं? They want to look different. Whatever I'll do, I'll look different. Because I am different. मैं अलग हूं. दिखाने के कुछ भी करेगा. किस गुण में हो? ऐसे लोगों को देखे तो क्या समझोगे? बहुत की कौन सा वर्ष याद आएगा? 14.8. उसको बुला के बोलो, सर इधर आओ. Yes, you are 14.8. 14.8 है. तो समझो, व्हाट डू यू मीन? मेरे को 14.8 बोल रहा है. मत करो ऐसे. माइंड में समझना चाहिए. Right? When we go to a cutting shop, we also can look at ourselves in the mirror. मैं 14.8 हूँ या 14.7 हूँ या 14.6 हूँ? अपने ऊपर है कि नहीं? You know, devotees they generally shave their entire head off. Why? They don't want hair on them. बेकार में परेशान है कि नहीं? सतोगुणी लोग, you know, they don't care. कुछ भी है जैसा भी हुआ होगा. But रजोगुण वाले, रजोगुण वाले going to hair salon, ये बाल इसी तरफ रहना और ऐसे ही रहना. सर वो बाल है सर, हिलता नहीं हिलना, वो ऐसे रहना बाल, और इधर का बाल ऐसे रहना. राइट? अमरीश पुरी कभी शाहरुख खान बन सकता है क्या? नहीं बन सकता है कि नहीं? They're not satisfied. Unlimited desires. मेरे को ऐसा चाहिए, मेरे को ऐसा चाहिए. घुंघरू वाले बाल को सीधा कर, स्ट्रेटनिंग कर उसको. तो वो स्ट्रेट करेगा, फिर से क्या आएगा नीचे से? फिर से वो घुंघरू ले आएंगे, right? Curly hair will come. Just imagine a situation, half hair is curly, half hair is straight. बाप रे, सुअर की औलाद. He look like a pig, like an animal he look. Huh? So you're not satisfied with what God has given. You want more, you want more, you want more. Tamogun, Rajogun, Satogun. These people are not satisfied. They want more and more and more and more and more. That is Rajogun. What about Tamogun? Huh? Madness. I want to be different. Right? मेरे को डिफरेंट दिखना है. गलत नहीं है, बहुत गलत भी है. और क्या है नेक्स्ट? इंडोलेसेंस. इमीडिएटली दे विल गेट इनटू बैड हैबिट्स. कुछ भी बैड बताओ, राइट? बाहर स्टॉल्स लगाओ, दारू लगाओ, फर्स्ट थिंग दे विल कम. अरे तू पिया क्या? मैं पी के आया. Immediately they will go and tell. They'll encourage another 10 people also. What is the next one? Sleep. Time मिला तो क्या? Sunday morning क्या? Sleep. Sunday क्यों मिला? सोने के लिए मिला. This philosophy is there, you know that? Even I used to propagate this philosophy at one time. You know, when friends used to meet in college, ना, अरे कब उठा? 11 बजे उठा. अरे 11 बजे? अरे मैं 12 बजे उठा. That's like very important thing. हाँ? कब ना आया? 4 दिन हो गए. बाप रे. I'll tell you one secret. I'll tell you this one secret. When I was doing my CA, right, I got this stupid thought in my mind that if I take bath, knowledge will go away. I'm studying, if I take bath, knowledge will go away. Section numbers I'll forget. You know, corporate law, income tax law, section bhul jaunga. So I decided I'll not take bath. And around 4 friends were there. All of us decided we'll not take bath. Right? And we were preparing for CA. In the last 30 days, we didn't take bath. Don't look at me like that. You know? Now I'm taking bath. 30 days we didn't take bath. Can you imagine? Right? My mother was tolerating me in the house. I told her, if you ask me to take bath, I'll fail. Jo karna hai kar. I used to wash face. That one thing I used to do. But nothing should touch the hair. It almost became like matted hair. Right? And beard. Like, 4 friends. वो हिमायत नगर में उर्दू हॉल बोल के क्या? That the exam was there. The first day, literally people, you know, sitting this side, that side, they moved their benches. I was thinking maybe they don't want to copy, or I think they'll copy from them. Copy bhi nahi, gand. We were stinking. You know, we didn't take bath for 30 days. You know, जानवर भी कभी-कभी जाके वो टहल लेता है इधर-उधर. Right? Knowledge बोल के. Just imagine 8 days. 8 exams. CA final is 8 exams. Right? So continuous 8 days. That time it came continuous 8 exams. Even one we failed, all the 8 again. Mar gaye. A horrible exam. So we wrote all the 8 exams. Right? And then after 8th day we became liberated. And all 4 of us came out of the Urdu hall. एक दूसरे को देखा. कुछ करेंगे अभी. Now we have to do something. And then we all went to one parlor, you know, like normal cutting shop, where on that Minister Road, क्या road? क्या road बोलते हैं? सोमाजीगुड़ा से इस तरफ आता ना? हाँ? Rajbhavan Road. On Rajbhavan Road, one cutting shop fellow is there. Now that fellow left. I know why he left. We 4 of us went into that shop. You know, that fellow was shocked looking at all of us. कैसे जानवर आ गए अंदर मतलब, you know, horrible, you know, like face, hair, paw, you know, like now I think, you know, what nonsense we did. 4 hours it took for him to bring us to normal condition. 4 hours. दाढ़ी, you know, hair, shampoo लगाया, फिर काम नहीं किया, फिर एक और बार shampoo लगाया, फिर 4 बार shampoo लगाया, तब जाके बाल गिर रहा इधर-उधर. Became like matted hair, you know, like all that nonsense. Then when we came out, people couldn't recognize us. We're looking at each other. बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है तू. What is this mode? What was the mode? Tamogun. Tamogun. You reject everything that is good. You don't want to be clean. Cleanliness is not there in them. You will see now. People don't want to be clean. They don't wash hands. They don't like to take bath. They don't like to wear new clothes. They'll wear the jeans for 3 months without washing. That is why they buy jeans. Wash करने की जरूरत नहीं है. But they justify it. Denim is like that only. Denim मतलब wash नहीं करना. अरे बाप रे. But Sattoguni people, they'll wear fresh clothes. They can't take yesterday's clothes. They can't wear yesterday's clothes. Right? So they will always want to. See, these are all traits. I'm not judging anybody here. You have to understand what guna you are in. Right? Yeah. Which sloka we did? Huh. There is a conclusive verse. I just want to stop there. The 10th verse is actually conclusive for this section. Yeah. So 9th verse we have to do, right?
Yes.
Sattvam sukhe sanjayan sajayati raja karmani bharata jnanam avritya tutama pramade sajyati uta. O son of Bharata, the mode of goodness conditions one to happiness, passion conditions one to fruitive action, and ignorance, covering one's knowledge, binds one to madness. Krishna is telling, right? What is the main feature which will take you to madness? 10. Rajas tamas chabibhutya sattvam bhavati bharata raja sattvam tamaschaiva tamah sattvam rajastata. Sometimes the mode of goodness becomes prominent, defeating the mode of passion and ignorance. O son of Bharata, sometimes the mode of passion defeats goodness and ignorance, and at other times ignorance defeats goodness and passion. In this way, there is always competition for supremacy. So बताओ कौन से मोड में आप लोगों? All the 3 modes. Prabhuji told, right? I wanted to answer Prabhuji's question. In a humble way, Prabhuji told, only Sunday I get up early. But what is happening here? Sometimes Sattva is dominating Rajas and Tamas. It is possible. That's what happens in the beginning days. In the beginning days, you will, when you're coming to Satsang, you will start feeling, I should also become pure. I should also become pure. At least on Sunday, let me become pure. Then at least for this week, or at least on Ekadashi days, I'll become pure. Or at least during Kartika Masa, I'll become pure. Or at least during Adhika Masa, I'll become pure. You'll start choosing some auspicious times. Navaratri time, I'll become pure. Right? You'll start choosing, and your inclination to change will keep increasing. And slowly, the supremacy of is by goodness. That's what happens. Nobody is perfect. They're all trying to become perfect. Some people are in Sattva in Satsang. Right after Satsang, full Rajo. They'll go and fight in the house. Right? What is happening? Does it mean it's bad, good? No, at least he's doing something. Sometime he's behaving nicely. थोड़ी देर तक तो अच्छे गुण में है. लेकिन अच्छे लोग बोलते हैं अभी पापा के पास मत जाओ, अच्छे मूड में नहीं. Now you go and ask your bat, you will get back, not get this back. So you should know when to go, when to speak. What is the right time to go if you want to speak to somebody, in a nice way, or you want to ask something? What is the right time to go? Generally in the morning. Morning time, people are in good mood. They just got up, early morning is even better. But if you go too early also, there is a problem. Subah subah kyun aa gaya itna? They'll shout at you. Point is, you should know what time, what people are. Even time is going with three modes. Even time is going with three modes. Subah, early morning before the sun rises, it's Sattva Guna. After the sun rises, Rajoguna. When the sun is setting, Tamoguna. All the tamasic thoughts will come at what time? After the sun sets. Before sun sets, nahi aayega. How many people go to disco 8 o'clock in the morning? Huh? Or 5 o'clock in the morning, somebody comes and chal rahe disco karte hain. Pagal ho gaya kya? Right? Have you seen anybody coming early morning? What is delivered? Milk or alcohol? Will anybody deliver alcohol in the morning? No. You will order milk in the morning. Milk is Sattva. Huh? That also will happen. Don't worry. The point is, your guna will come according to time also. Time also has a lot of things. You become very passionate as soon as sun rises. That's why we say chant in the morning. If you chant now, if you start chanting, all action items will keep coming in my head. Office action item, satsang action item, this action item, action, reaction. Chanting will be very difficult. After 12 o'clock, chanting is very difficult. Early morning, ekdam shant rehta hai. Will automatically, you can finish your rounds nicely, attentively. Brahma Muhurta bolte hai na? 1.5 2 hours before the sun rises. Best time to do your chanting. If you do your chanting at that time, you will attentively remember God, and it's more easier. It's more easier to remember God. Night, after 11 o'clock, if you do your chanting, God knows what you are chanting. It will be like, finish karo, band karo, khatam karo. Your rounds are over, then you will bury that chanting back. Kal subah tak mat dikho. Dur raho. Right? But people in mode of goodness, they like to chant. Because they can experience some nice feeling when you chant. Do chanting one day, early in the morning, before the sun rises. You will feel so nice that day. So nice that day. Inner happiness will come. Inner happiness. Even if something bad happens, you can easily counter it with some understanding. You will not get reacted. You will not react too much. So everything. So what is prominent at what time? Every time there is a competition going on between these three modes. Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna. Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna. But you don't want to compete with the wrong mode at a wrong time. Right? Then you are going to lose the battle very easily. Meaning what? I don't want to try chanting in the night. Then what will happen? Automatically, Tamoguna will dominate and your chanting will be bad. Choose the right time to perform the right activity and you will be easily able to perform. Right? But if you be in association of devotees, then whole day can become Sattva-guna. Whole day can become. Even in the evening, it can become Sattva-guna. Like today evening, we are having a satsang. We have satsang every Sunday evening. Every Sunday evening, we have satsang. Right? We discuss Bhagavad Gita and we discuss Bhagavatam. We prepare for festivals. This week, on 22nd, which is Wednesday, we have Narshinga Chaturdashi. So please, everybody come to Bhakti Center. Everybody, sabhi log aiye. हम लोग अभिषेक करेंगे. नरसिंह भगवान का अभिषेक करेंगे. 5:30 अभिषेक is there. Then 6 o'clock to 6:30 we are going to chant Narsimha Stotram. Everybody will sit, will chant Narsimha for protection of everybody's devotion, protection of all families. You also can come and join. And then 6:30 to 8 o'clock, we'll have Katha, Narsingha Dev Katha, explaining why did Lord Narsingha Dev appear. 8 o'clock we'll have Aarti, then we'll have Prasad. Right? So, what do these festivals do? They bring you from Tamoguna to Shuddha Sattva. Slowly, they'll gradually bring you. If you start attending to these festivals regularly, automatically the goodness will increase in you. Automatically. You don't have to do anything extraordinary. Just keep attending festivals regularly. Hear from senior Vaishnavas. When seniors come, I send a message, this person is coming, please come. Come! Otherwise, you cannot change your mode. You yourself cannot change your mode. Your association will change your mode. हम अपने आप को नहीं बदल सकते, अपने आप को थोड़े तक ही बदल सकते हैं. We are dependent on others for us to change. Like parents cannot teach everything to their children. You need a nice community to change the children. Parents cannot change alone. How much can you change? But if you put them in a good community, right, good association, devotees, they look at each other, they will change. They'll automatically change. You don't have to do any extraordinary effort. Right? They will feel, I'm surrounded by all these children. Like in our group, we have my children are there, other children are there. They will not learn from me children and they'll see, oh, okay, we should never smoke. We should never eat something. We should never, do or speak some bad words. Because others are not speaking. Nobody in our group is speaking. If one of the children speaks, he gets affected in the school. Immediately others will tell, hey, no, what are you doing? What will happen? Prabhuji will know. No, don't do that. There is a peer pressure for good reason. Peer pressure for good reason. Outside what we have? Peer pressure for bad reasons. But in satsang, it's peer pressure for good reasons. Automatically you will change your habits, your language, everything will change. So how can you come from tamoguna to rajoguna to sattoguna? And more sattoguna? By being with people who are in that guna. Just be with them for more time. You're coming to, whoever is coming to Ayodhya, you're going to be with Shubha Vilas Prabhu for 4 days. You will change. I'm telling you, after coming back, you'll tell, Prabhuji, kya bol rahe the wo? I want to hear him again. I want to meet him again. Like that will tell. You know what I'm saying? Automatically that change will come. Devotees are like magnets. We are like iron. We will get attracted. And when we stick to it, the more time we stick with the magnet, the properties of magnet will also come into the fire. Right? When you keep an iron rod in a fire, right? After some time, iron rod will become fire. It will become like fire. If you remove it for a long time, then it will go. Slowly it will become like iron. But if it's in the fire, it becomes like fire. Then if you touch that iron rod, you will burn. In fact, you can use that iron rod to lit fire also. It will become like fire. Devotion also is like that. Don't think I'm all set. Prabhuji, I used to come satsang, now I stop, now again I'll come whenever I want. You are finished. Until you are in the fire, you have the fire. You come out of the fire, yeah. Don't think I'm all set. Never. If I think, okay, I'll take a break. This 2 months, no satsang. I'll enjoy with my wife and children. I'll go around. Then I'll go and meet my old college friends. I'll meet those other 3 fellows with whom I was doing that gimmicks. What will happen to me? I'll be finished. Don't think, Prabhuji, you are very pure. No, I am. You don't know me. Even I don't know me. What nonsense I'm telling you. अगर आप सत्संग में नहीं रहेंगे तो सत्संग जाएगा. Finish. Don't even think. Don't even expect. Prabhupada told, don't do the mistake of staying outside association. Don't you ever do that mistake. No, Prabhuji, I'll take virtual association. Virtual is virtual only. Physical is physical only. Meeting devotees, talking with them, eating with them, singing with them, all these things matter. Doing festivals. Come into some festival service, na? Bring flowers on that day to Bhakti Center, 5:30. Prabhu 5:30 nahi milega office. Bilkul milega. Kaise nahi milega? If you want, you can plan your day like that. You can go early that day to office. Tell your boss in advance. On that day, मैं जल्दी निकलने वाला हूँ. Right? Come there. I can't come in devotional clothes, so come in your office clothes. No problem. Right? You come there and you can make garlands for there will be flowers. You can make garlands. You can decorate. You can do abhishek. You can assist in doing abhishek. You can hold those things and start giving one by one. And you can do abhishek yourself. Right? Everything you can do and slowly you can become pure. Festivals are logically kept by God. We don't create festivals. अपन लोग फालतू फेस्टिवल नहीं बनाते हैं. हमारे फेस्टिवल्स पूरे कौन बनाते हैं? भगवान बनाते हैं. रामनवमी हमने बनाया. हैलोवीन हमने बनाया. हम नहीं बनाया. कोई फेस्टिवल नहीं उस नाम का. हम लोग बनाए. ठीक है? But the festivals in Sanatana Dharma are not made by us. हम लोग मदर्स डे नहीं बनाते हैं. हर दिन मदर का डे. Every day we worship mother. I'm not against Mother's Day. I'm not against Father's Day. But हर दिन Father's Day यहाँ पे. हमको आके मत बताओ Mother's Day मनाना है. We already are doing Mother's Day. Right? गौ माता की सेवा करते हैं, कुल माता की सेवा करते हैं, गुरु माता की सेवा करते हैं. We are already doing माता सेवा. Right? You have one Mother's Day. I have Navaratri. right? किस मदर की बात कर रहे हो तुम? Right? So we have to be in right association. We have to be right. Remember that one thing. If you want to counteract the three modes, the only greatest weapon is association. Association of devotees. Hare Krishna. Yes, आइए. हरि बोल. He is waiting. Yes, मुझे नरसिंह आरती करना है. उस दिन भी आओ. नरसिंह आरती के दिन. नरसिंह चतुर्दशी के दिन आइए. बैठ जाओ.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya. नरसिंह देव भगवान की जय। बोलो भक्त शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की जय, शील प्रभुपाद की जय, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे।
Hare Krishna Prabhu ki jai. So nice. So just announcement again, I'm saying that please come for this Narsimha Chaturdashi. These festivals are very important, right? It's very near from here. Bring your friends also. They will also experience something new. See, problem is religion is not introduced properly in this country, unfortunately. These festivals are a time we can show them, your colleagues. I'm going to call my office colleagues. I'll call everybody. At least 2 people will come, right? So please call. Yes. Wednesday, 22nd. I'll send in the group also. 22nd. You're not in the group? So who else is admin in this group here? Yeah, can you add Srinivas? Just meet Srinivas Prabhu. Prabhuji will add. Yes. वो Prabhuji add कर देंगे. ठीक है? So please come to it's in Bhakti Center Gachibowli. जैसे Bhakti Center Gachibowli, it's 15 minutes drive from here. You can come. 5:30 onwards it will start. So please come early. 5:30 onwards Abhishekam will start. Please participate in Abhishekam. Then we'll all chant Narsingha Stotram. Then we'll have Narsingh Katha. Then Prasad, and you all can go home. We'll try to come home back by 9:30ish max. So next day morning we'll have working day, and we can continue. So please don't miss this thing. Today is Ekadashi. Ekadashi is the time when we have to spend more time on devotional activities. So come for the evening satsang also. Ultimately, our goal, I tell you, is whoever is getting fixed up in this community, I want them to come to the main satsang. So again, we'll start a new batch here. A new batch chalta rahega. New batch, but yes, it's not like you should not come here in new batch. You can come to serve more. Then you can take care of new people. Now, आपको जो तजुर्बा है, जो सीखा है, उससे you can take care of new people. But we'll keep bringing new people here again and again from the community. We'll again post the ad. Again new people will come. Some new people will come. You'll go and inspire your friends. New batch is starting. Again, we'll start with SSR. But you all have to get attached to the main festivals and the main place also, which is the center. तो आप वहाँ पे भी आना चालू कीजिए. अगर संडे इवनिंग और मॉर्निंग दोनों भी टफ हो रहा है, एक पे आ सकते हो. Once in a while come to the Sundays. Like at least 2 Sundays in a month I can come. Or main festivals will come. Like Narsimha Chaturdashi is there now. Next, Balram Jayanti will come. Radhashtami will come. Janmashtami will come. We'll also do some festivals in this community. Like Janmashtami we do it here. But Radhashtami we don't do here. Radhashtami not many people know also. So you can come to the center. So I highly encourage all of you. Come to the center. In center we have many more activities. We do Sankirtan on the road, and we do book distribution. We also do festivals. You can come and assist in cutting vegetables for doing prasad. You can do prasad serving. Of course, you're doing it here also, but you can do there more, right? And then quarterly yatras we are going to conduct, right? Last time we went to Bidar. How many years came to Bidar? Some of you came. Yes. You saw the video. I sent a teaser of Bidar. कैसे हुआ था उस दिन यात्रा. आप सभी लोग भी आइए. If you come, you'll experience. I really encourage. Please, एक ही दिन तो जा रहे हैं हम लोग. सुबह जा रहे हैं, रात में आ रहे हैं. Everybody can come, right? So next place where we are going, I'll let you know. It will be like one of the Sundays in 3 months. We all will go do the yatra and come back. Hare Krishna. Jai. Mahaprasadam ki jai. When is the evening? And whoever can fast, you fast that day. Normally, we fast on these special days. And Ekadashi. Ekadashi is fasting. You can have Ekadashi items like bhagat, sabudana, non-grain items you can have. Today also, I think some non-grain item is made. On this festival days like Ram Navami, Narsimha Chaturdashi, there is a time of God's appearance. Till that time you fast. Lord Narsimha appeared just before the dusk. The sunset se pehle, he came and killed Hiranyakashipu. So, the time he killed Hiranyakashipu and delivered his devotee, we celebrate. So till that time you fast. After that we have normal food. If you can't fast, have prasad in the house. If you can have fruits, try to be on fruits according to your age and situation. Okay? Hare Krishna.